right, so we're going to head over now to Tammy in the courtroom. So as a transcriptionist, log notes are very important, but the quality sometimes can vary. So how can that be addressed with the court or court clerk?
So you're right, log notes are so important. In our courtrooms, we train them. They go through 3 weeks of training, and they are trained on what to capture. As far as a court clerk, it would be very important for them to give the dockets ahead of time so that our digital court reporters can put down who the attorneys are, who the plaintiff is, who the attorney is, the judge, all parties to that case. Those notes are so important. And really that's the most important thing a clerk can do is really give dockets ahead of time to our court reporters.
Okay, perfect. And then if the log notes maybe aren't meeting quite up to what the transcriptionist feels like they need, is that something communicated in the inside, like through management and kind of work through, or is there a way to maybe best handle that?
It is, yes. Please communicate back through management. I have transcriptionists now that will email me and give me examples of things, and we go to the digital court reporter and address those. In a lot of cases, less is better. In log notes, I say more is better. The more you capture, the better your transcriptionist will be able to provide the transcript on a verbatim basis.
Yeah, perfect. I love that. And I've seen that firsthand too. So I love that. So notes, more is better. Don't hold back. All right.
I wanted to add one thing. As the digital reporter, even if the clerk doesn't provide those things, it is up to you as the digital reporter to get those things. So even if before or after, and making sure that all the proper nouns and the appearances and everything is there and accurate. But the log notes, it's all about prioritizing, figuring out what is going to really help the transcriptionist. So sometimes you can tell they're not going to have a super hard time figuring out who's speaking during witness testimony because, like I said before, Q&A, but it's going to be harder to tell who's speaking when maybe somebody objects and there's multiple parties. So the speaker designations, very, very important. Or, when exhibits are marked, making sure you get the exhibit number and the description and those things that might be harder for the transcriptionist. For example, if they didn't even say the exhibit description, but you're required to get the description for the transcript, but you see in the room, it's an email, some type of description. Add that to your notes. The transcriptionist will be very, very thankful.